Hi guys, Dan Spence here again. Wow, I can make a video at night now. I'm using this, the little ring halo. I promise you a very long time ago that I was gonna teach you how to play Mahjong. I was in Philippines, which was like, when was that? November last year? Oh my goodness. December, January, February, March, and we're already in March now. I still haven't done the video. And I've been preoccupied with a lot of stuff. So I didn't manage to teach you yet. I was looking through my gallery. I had to delete this holidays from Philippines. And I remembered, I'm like, oh yeah, I was gonna teach people how to play Mahjong. But I'm gonna teach you our family version, yeah. I'm hoping that if I spread how we play it, hopefully I'll get to have people to play with someday. More chances of actually playing with people someday. Mahjong is our family game. My Filipino side of the family. When you become adults, you sort of end up being in other places. Some of your friends are gonna end up living somewhere else. And then same with your brothers and sisters. Some people, their brothers and sisters end up in a different country. My mom's side, my Filipino side of the family, every time the brothers and sisters get together, they would play Mahjong. My dad's side of the family, it will be pool, billiards. If my uncle, my dad, my other uncle, sometimes my auntie, and my brother, if we all get together, the game that we will most probably play is pool. It's like 8-ball billiards. When we moved here in the UK, we actually started teaching our dad how to play Mahjong. Because sometimes we do miss it. And I've been playing Mahjong since I was young. My mom used to even have a proper table for it, made for Mahjong, with drawers for cash. She had proper Mahjong tiles that are bigger. These are small. It seems like Japanese Mahjong tend to be small, like this small. But my mom's used to be like bigger than this, and they have like a different quality as well. Like hers were, is it porcelain? But anyway, my auntie was talking about it like, oh, she has really good quality Mahjong set. So these are tiny. Actually, when I went to Philippines, we had to hunt for a Mahjong set because I wanted to play Mahjong with my family there because that's our tradition. Every time we get together, we'll play Mahjong. But my mom's Mahjong set has gone missing. So we were going around everywhere and we couldn't find a Mahjong set that is big enough, like that we're used to, because these are tiny. The proper Mahjong set that we're used to is bigger and it's different. It's different. If you're used to something, it's a different feeling. I mean, I've played with these small ones and it didn't really bother me. Well, I have small hands. Obviously, if you're gonna play as a group and then you're used to something, and if you're gonna keep it forever in that place, I'd wanna have something that I can come home whenever I go back to Philippines, or whoever goes back to Philippines, then we have a set to play with. So we went hunting for it. And the only one that we were able to find in Naga City, ones with no numbers, right? So these has numbers there, but some of them, they come without the number. But obviously, you can count it, how many is there. But when it comes to the characters, it could be really tricky to remember which one is. So we prefer the ones with numbers because most of the people that we play with are used to playing with the numbers. We found this good-sized one, but without numbers, and we've just come up with an idea like, let's just put a permanent marker on it. Maybe it will be okay. But you know what? In my imagination, it's like, just a normal number 1, number 2. But you know what? My auntie, she's got some talent. Like, I didn't know that she's like that good. Because, seriously, she wrote everything by hand and with a permanent marker. And I was looking at it and I was like, that looks so professionally made. May talent pala.
Ito lang sulat.
May talent pala si Tita Kati. Grabe. Tingnan mo, parang totoo. Parang totoo nga. Pero hindi, grabe. Ang galing mo. Artist ka pala. I was really impressed about it. I even took a video of her doing it. We only play with the 3 main symbols. We only play with the balls, the sticks, and the characters. That's all that we include in the actual game itself and our main playing cards. The rest of it, we consider them as flores, which other people play with. You know, they play with some of it, but I don't know how they play that. But this is how I've always played Mahjong, and this is how my family has always played Mahjong. So this is the only version I know. Flores is not part of the actual game. They just stay in the bottom.
Pupunti pa sa likod. Sa likod ko lang. Papakita ko lang kung paano.
When you start, you mix everything up.
Send mo na lang sa akin.
It gets really loud. So sometimes some people will put a cloth, make sure it doesn't make too much noise, and also it doesn't, it's smoother, you know, while you're mixing it. Then, you make walls. Make that really long, 2 layers. You make it really long on all sides, so there's 4 players.
Mag-aral ka na din, Ella. Family ka. Mabigat na sila, dahil pa. Dalawa ka lang. Tigdalawa sila ng kita kati.
Si Gemma, ilan? Padamala yan. Fernando yun at siya si Gemma. Okay.
You roll the dice. So you count from the person who rolls the dice. You count from yourself and then to the person on your right. That's it. And then whoever it stops, so where it stops, rolls the dice again. The person that ends up in is the mano. We call it mano, which means you're the first one who has a go. And the first one who has a go will always have an extra tile. The mano will count from the edge of the wall that he chooses, number that's on the dice. Where it ends is where we start taking portions. Your main cards, normally you get 16 in total. First, they would give you a portion of this, or with your cut. You can get it now, you can get it later, but you know, you will have an extra one if you're the mano. The rest will only get a couple of this because you're gonna have to put away one, throw away one tile that you don't need. And then you open it. I will show you what I got for now. But this is only half, yeah? But at least you will have an idea. This is the 1 stick. I know it looks like a bird. So this is actually one of the most confusing for me when I was first learning it, because that the 1 stick, yeah, because look at the sticks. This is 6 sticks. So basically you can just count how many sticks is there and you will figure out what it is, you know, even though you don't have the number. But the bloody bird, the 1 stick is a bird. These are not ball, sticks, or character, because this is so this is balls, this is sticks, this is character, right? And then these are not balls or characters. So for our family game, whatever is not part of the balls, sticks, or characters are flores. So this will go down here. It can go in a long line there. My tiles, I can't let anybody see it so that nobody can see what I'm trying to go for, because otherwise they're not going to give me what I need. What you're trying to do is form something. So what you're trying to form is composed of 17 pieces of tiles. So what you're trying to go for is consecutive numbers with the same shape. This is called a chow that's formed. It could also be a pong. Now this is a pong. You can't mix and match. You can't get like pair 1 stick with a 1 ball. You know, it has to be all the same shape. 3 of a kind or consecutive numbers of a kind. You try to form 3s of each. There's other rules that go with it, but let's just stick to the basics for now. A normal todas, we call it todas, which is like a win, you know, a normal win. So you formed your whole cards is made up of pong or chow. Have all of your cards is made up of that, plus a backer, which is a pair. 15, which means 5 sets of 3, right? Plus a pair. I hope you like this video. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. Share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel. I'm a ninja without a name. Don't fall in love. I'm a ninja without a name. Don't fall in love. Available on my